What is up, guys? Welcome to episode 20 of 4 Life Trading Cards podcast / video series. So today I wanted to talk about the Luka prices as well as some pickups that are undervalued right now because of injuries or whatsoever. So I'll talk about those cards and I'll bring them out and I'll show you guys what I think you can pick some cards at good prices and make a little bit of money going forward. So let's start off with Luka, guys. I do have that Luka PSA 10 here. So this is what the card we're going to be talking about today specifically. So we saw a huge jump in this even from the last episode we were talking about. I think at the last episode they're selling around 130. And right now, guys, they're selling at 200 consistently. I did see some sell for 230 last night after his triple-double as well. So it's been crazy, guys. Like, it seems like every game he plays, those base PSA 10s go up around $20 to $30. I mean, yes, he's playing a great, guys. He's averaging literally a triple-double. I think last night against the Warriors, he only played 25 minutes, and he had 35, like 11 and 10. It's just absurd. I did do a poll on my Instagram page as well of like, will these prices keep going up or not? The majority of you guys did say they will keep going up. In my opinion, if he keeps playing like this, guys, it will keep going up. And just think about All-Star Weekend, that time when he's going to be an All-Star for sure. The prices will go crazy then as well. Again, a lot of people are like, okay, there's a bunch of PSA 10s in the pop report. Yeah, I get that, but the demand is there. So, I mean, I invested at like 60, 70. But at 230 right now, it is pretty high, but I mean, that's where the market is going. You guys, something interesting that I want to point out though, I picked up a James Harden Topps rookie PSA 10 for $217 about a week ago. So this was at trade night over at Bullpen LA. I picked this up for $217. And at that time, the Lukas were at like 130, 140. So now that the Luka is at 200 consistently, some selling for 230, what do you think is a better pickup? Would it be the James Harden at I think I got it for 217, or this one at 200 or 230 around there? It was kind of interesting to see. I didn't notice that literally just right now until I made the video, because at the time I picked up the Harden, the Lukas were at 130. So literally, these are basically the same price right now. But which one do you think will go up this season? I also wanted to talk about why I picked this James Harden card up. I think James Harden is the type of player that's always undervalued in the beginning of the year. And then once people start paying attention to him later in the year, and that's when he gets hot. So when I looked at the comps of these and I saw that they're selling around 250 or so, and I was getting a deal at 217. I was like, might as well pick it up. But even at 250, guys, in my head, I was like, I thought these prices for James Harden stuff would be higher. I thought they'd be around 400, 500. He's an MVP. You see Giannis is going for around 600. So to see this under 300 was really, really interesting. So definitely, if you're looking for a card that, as long as he stays healthy, will have a nice uprise later into the season. I mean, I'm not expecting him to sell this real quickly. I probably could, but I think we're going to see, guys, the Rockets will make the playoffs. They'll make a good run, I believe. So definitely a card to look at. James Harden, Topps rookie, PSA 10. It's number 319. But yeah, back to the Luka, guys. I know I had that hot take last time saying that I wouldn't be surprised around All-Star Weekend or going into the playoff hunt that these would hit 650. I mean, right now they're around 200, 230. Last time we talked was at 130. Let me know below what you guys think they'll be at. I do think these will continue to rise as long as he keeps playing the way he does, which I expect. I mean, they play the Cavs tomorrow. I think that's going to be he's going to do something again that's amazing. And then they do have a tough road trip, though. I think they play the Lakers, the Clippers, some decent teams. So it's going to be fun seeing him go up against those players. Again, guys, I bought these for around 60, 70. I have a bunch of them. So, I mean, if I sold right now, I'd make a good amount of money. But think about it, guys. It's only November, and the price is at 200 to 230. It's crazy, guys. It's not March, it's not April, it's not May, it's November. So yeah, I mean, it's crazy where these prices are going. But then another guy I wanted to talk about and compare to this card is the Trae Young Prism PSA 10. I think these are going for 70 right now, guys. And if you look at it, Trae Young, in my opinion, I mean, Luka Doncic is a overall better player, but how much better is he than Trae Young? That's the question. Is it a 220 to 230 to a $70 difference? It can't be that. That would be saying that basically Trae Young is the third of the player that Luka is, which is not true completely. I think overall, when we compare their careers at the end of the day, I think Trae Young will be like 80 to 90%. I mean, 85, 90% of the player that Luka will be, which is going to Trae Young's going to be an all-star for multiple years. We just know that. So to see his prices at 70 and Luka at 230, we can infer two things: either Luka's cards are overpriced, or Trae Young's are undervalued, or both. I think Trae Young's cards right now are definitely. I think Trae Young's cards, if Luka's are at 220 to 230, Trae's should be around 130ish. 150, and then when he gets hot, it'll come up. But right now you can get him for 70. So definitely a card to look at. I would recommend picking up a couple of these just because I mean, we've seen Trae Young ball out this season. John Collins is out right now, and he's kind of a perfect complement to Trae Young. So once he gets back and they're in the East, I think they can sneak into the 7th, 8th seed and make a good run. But definitely a card to look at, to pick up. Definitely, if you compare that to Luka, is an undervalued card. Another pickup I actually literally just got in yesterday. We all have been talking about the optic hollows and how the Luka optic hollows. Luka stuff's some nuts, guys. Luka's optic hollow. I saw a PSA 10 last night. I think 2 of them sold for $2,000, guys. $2,000. It's absurd. In early October, you probably could have picked that card up, I don't know, like 130-ish, around there. So it's been crazy. So I did pick this Brandon Ingram PSA 10 Optic Hollow up for 130. I do think this one has one of the best designs out of the Optic Hollow. And I did pick this up when Brandon Ingram was a little injured for that, I think, week or so. So I just went straight buy now 130. I think these are going to go up. I saw his silver PSA 10 selling for around 300, so I thought at 130, it was a pretty good deal. So I can't wait to see Brandon Ingram keep balling out. Again, guys, it's his contract year basically, and he is showing that he can do all the things we thought he would do when he was on the Lakers. Honestly, I'm more of a BI guy than a Kuzma guy. Brandon Ingram's younger. Brandon Ingram can do more things on the floor. I just think overall he's going to be a better player. I think Kuzma's more polished, or was more polished last year, and I think Lakers fan like that. But you can see that Brandon Ingram can do so many things on the floor. So definitely a card that you should think about picking up. If it's not the hollow, definitely think about picking up his base. I picked 2 of his base cards up. This is the PSA 10 base I think it's number 131. Yeah, 131. I picked these up for $20 each over the summer. They were dirt cheap. It was because he had that blood clot issue, and then they were traded. But from the beginning, the blood clot thing wasn't too much of a worry with me, just because all the stuff that was coming out was saying he's going to be fine. So yeah. So Brandon Ingram, these actually cards right now are going for around 60, just to put it in comparison. And it's weird, the Pelicans have been playing actually pretty nice after their shitty start of the season. So definitely a card that you guys should consider at least. Another recent pickup. This pickup is not something that I'm going to be selling in the near future. This is more of a long-term hold. I do see a ton of value in it if you're looking at a long-term hold. Now, if you're looking at something to flip really quick, don't really recommend it. But I do think, I've talked about it, soccer cards are underpriced. I think they're super underpriced in the long-term period, in the next, I'd say, 2 to 5 years. So I did pick up a Messi rookie card. This is a PSA 9. This cost me $200. You don't see too many Messi rookie cards, guys. So when I saw it on eBay, I picked it up right away. I knew this was going to be a long-term investment, but just think about it, guys. Soccer cards in general, there's not a lot of rookie cards out there like basketball, especially Messi rookie cards. So, we see Messi is basically the Jordan of, soccer, the LeBron of soccer, the Kobe of soccer, whatever you want to say. So their pop reports on their rookie cards are definitely way lower than you'd see in basketball, as well as soccer, guys, is actually more of a global sport than basketball, in my opinion. Only in the U.S. we see that soccer isn't as big, although it is growing and it's growing significantly. It is the fastest growing sport in the U.S. is actually soccer. So that's one of the two reasons I like soccer cards. One, soccer cards are growing, soccer in general is growing in the U.S., which is going to get more people involved in soccer and the cards in general, as well as the sports card market is growing significantly. So it's just going to be a matter of time until people start getting on these soccer cards. So again, guys, paid $200 for this. Let's look at it this way, like a PSA 9 LeBron Topps Chrome card goes for what, I don't even know, like 500 around there. I don't know exactly. This I got for 200, and these are actually more rare. And Messi's a bigger global icon. Because the rookie cards of soccer like Messi's are more rare than basketball. You could technically compare it to a refractor type card. So I'm really excited about this card. I'm going to be stashing it. His PSA 10s, they're really hard to find, but they do go for around 1,000 if you're interested in that as well. Some other guys I've been high on is D'Angelo Russell. I've talked about D'Angelo Russell a ton. His PSA 10s, while he was hurt, were going for like $30, guys. I was telling a bunch of people to pick him up. So hopefully you guys did. $30, guys, you could have picked up a PSA 10. He's balling out. He's still hurt right now, so you can still pick him up at decent prices, around $30. I picked up a bunch of his raws. I sent them into grading. I think D'Angelo Russell cards, I love comparing D'Angelo Russell cards to Devin Booker cards because you see his PSA 10 selling from anywhere from like 160 to 180, and D'Angelo's you can get for 30. Unbelievable, guys. It's crazy. In my opinion, I think D'Angelo Russell is the better overall player to Devin Booker. I love Devin Booker. I think he's a great player, but I think D'Angelo can actually do more things on the floor. And he's so crafty, guys. And if you go and you look at the analytics, his win above placement is really, really, really nice. Definitely a card I would highly recommend picking up, guys. The Warriors don't have a lot to work with. D'Angelo Russell is basically the only all-star caliber player. So he's gonna be crafty. He's gonna do so many things on the floor. He's gonna put up big numbers. We saw he put up like 50 something a week or two ago. Just a great overall player. And to see his cards at $30, guys, is unbelievable. Another guy, because he's injured, De'Aaron Fox, guys. Definitely look at picking up a De'Aaron Fox card. I brought out my silver PSA 10 I had, but definitely just picking up his base PSA 10s or base draws are fine as well. I actually got this card. I got the raw card over the summer for I think like $40. Sent it in for grading for $10. So I'm only in this card about $50. Before he got hurt, his silver PSA 10s were selling around $350, $400. Now they're back down to $200 because he's hurt. So definitely, if you wanted to pick up a silver at PSA 10 at $200, that is also a great price. Just again, guys, if guys are hurt, their values are going to go down. So that is a time to pick up. I don't recommend selling when a person's hurt unless it's like a huge injury. But yeah, with something like this, I'm just going to keep this and flip it once he gets back. The Kings have been actually playing really well without him. So I'm going to be excited how Luke Walton uses De'Aaron Fox because they actually slowed down the pace with Buddy Hield kind of like taking over. So it's going to be interesting how they use De'Aaron Fox. I do think they'll be better with him. De'Aaron Fox is a dynamic player. He's fast as hell. It's going to be super. He's another guy that's super fun to watch as well. Let's see. What else do we got, guys? Oh, yeah. So you guys probably heard me talk about Lonzo Ball. I think, in my opinion, he's going to be, when Zion gets back, it's going to be really exciting for them to watch. And Lonzo's hurt right now, so his prices are down. So with the optic hollow craze, I do recommend picking up these optic hollows. I picked this up for like $5, guys. And we've seen what optic hollow prices have gone up to with the Lukas and Traes and whatsoever. And if you compare this to a silver, his silver raws I think go for like anywhere from 30 to 50. So picking up this at $5, I think it's a great price. There's a couple on eBay you can pick up as well if you're looking into that. I'm going to be sending this one into grading. I think it's in great shape. So definitely a card you should look at as well. And then we have Shea. I've been talking about Shea for a while. Here's a couple of his base cards. I sent a bunch of my cards that I had of him integrating. They should be coming back soon, I think, actually. I was picking these up for like $1 at a time. So I think they go for a couple bucks now. Definitely a guy that you should think about picking up. He's playing really well. He has CP3 as like kind of like a mentor in a way. He did really well in the playoffs last year. I'm pretty high on him, as you can tell. I got a bunch more of these raws, especially stashed away. So definitely a guy, if you're looking at not spending a ton of money, guys, you can pick up his raw card for $3, send it into grading. And I think his card is just going to continue to slowly go up, and go up as people see the potential in him. I do think he's going to be kind of the guy taking the reins with Russell Westbrook's departure. So definitely a guy you should think about picking up. His optic hollows are also out there as well. You can definitely take a look at picking those up too. And then the next one, I've been talking about this from the beginning, guys. These Kobe 138 base cards. I was telling people to pick these up at like $110, guys. And they've just continued to go up. They're selling for around $230 right now. This is going to be a $500 card. I guarantee it. This will be a $500 card around his induction period. It's going to happen. I don't know what else to say. So definitely look at picking up this card. They go for around $200 and $230. So definitely looking up. It's the Kobe Bryant 138 PSA 10, guys. I don't know what else to say. This will be a $500 card. I'm gonna leave it at that, guys. And with that, I do want to talk about Tim Duncan. I remember, I don't know what episode it was, I talked about Hall of Fame guys and what to pick up, and that was when I was telling people to pick up this card. I was telling people to pick up Kevin Garnett as well. I don't have his card on me. It's over there somewhere, but I'll bring it out next time. I was telling you to pick up those two guys. The three guys that I knew that were going to get inducted were Duncan, Kobe, and Garnett. And I said out of those three, Garnett and Kobe were the best options. It looks like I'm wrong on that. Duncan has gone up significantly. So definitely if you're looking at picking up another Hall of Fame type guy, look up picking up the Tim Duncan Topps Chrome rookie card PSA 10. I think they go for around $200 right now. I think that's a smart pickup. Kobe Topps Chromes go for $2K. You can get a Duncan for $200. There it is. And it's just continuing to going up. So definitely a card to look at picking up as well. I'm going to try. I missed on that. What can I say? I'll definitely look at picking one of those up soon as well. Yeah, guys, that's going to be it for today. I appreciate you guys watching. I appreciate it. I can't tell you enough. If you're watching on YouTube, please like and subscribe. That would mean a ton to me. Please share it with your friends as well if you want to. If you think this provided you value. You guys probably know me from my Instagram page at 4LifeTradingCards. So I'm always on that. You can DM me. I'm always answering DMs, stuff like that. I also have like my own little personal page at Big Sosh if you want to get to know me on a little bit more of a personal level. But I'm always on at 4LifeTradingCards. I also have a TikTok at 4LifeTradingCards. And I think we're almost about to hit 3K. So if you haven't followed me over there, follow me. I post some random stuff. Some people like it, some people don't. But I think a lot of people like it. So definitely follow me on there. And then if you're listening to me on Spotify, I appreciate it. Please follow me. Tell people about the podcast, guys. I'd appreciate it a ton. So thank you guys. I appreciate it. I'll see you next time.